it ain't Nolazine TV, don't put it on.
What's good? It's your boy DH, and we on Nolazine TV, locked in. You heard?
All right. Oh, so we already did an interview, so we don't need to be asking all the same questions no more and all that.
Yeah, this is our second time around.
Let's jump into it. Like, I'm like, what inspired you to actually, ever start your, series? And because, and the first time we did the interview, you weren't doing it.
Yeah, I wasn't doing the Grimey ways.
Yeah.
Shit, and the first time when we did do it, that's when I was in the process of doing all them little freestyles. Kind of had got, I wouldn't say burnt out, but I feel like it wasn't growing, you know what I'm saying? I did a little video called Pockets Hurting. I robbed myself. I saw how everybody was fucking with that. I'm like, all right, I see what they like. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I kind of gravitated towards that, because storytelling always was my strong point, but I just ain't never go that hard with it. I just tell like a little story. I never did it like a script on some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what basically inspired me. I kind of got burnt out rapping, wanted to do something different, dog.
Yeah, but like, you was ahead of your time, like, especially in New Orleans.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
I appreciate it.
But I don't think the whole city supported you like they were supposed to.
Yeah. I mean, fuck, we still going though. You know what I'm saying?
Like, do you think like being from New Orleans is kind of hard? Like, when you from like certain places or you hang around certain people and like other people don't support you? Like, do you feel like it would be harder for you to actually, get the support that you actually need?
I feel like it used to be like that. The city in a better place now. I feel like we support more now on some shit. I feel like people know like this. Feel like this shit could take off. Like, don't want to be not supporting. I feel like people it's better than what it was for sure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
As far as like grimy ways, do you plan on dropping any more? Or do you plan on dropping any more seasons?
More seasons? Yeah, we're gonna. I still plan on doing the Broad Theater also.
Okay.
We got season 3 and season 4 that's unreleased. You can get on the website dhnextup.com. But I know if you saw the way season 4 go off, it don't go off like that. You know what I'm saying? We got 5 more episodes that's on cop. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So like being one music artist, growing and being from New Orleans, tell us what separates you from other artists.
I would really say like my storytelling. That's like I'm in like my own lane on some shit. And that's what I say. Separate me from other people.
Okay. So being a music artist for a while now, tell us what do you actually enjoy most about it? Tell us what do you actually hate about it?
Fuck, I enjoy like coming up with shit from scratch. Like that's when I feel like my best, when I'm creating something. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I like the fact of creating something from scratch. And what I hate about it, I wouldn't even say I hate, but the fans determine it. You could put your all into a track, and you feel like this joint the hardest shit, but it's for the fans. Like, it's opinionated, so you dig. So that's what I say. Like, if that's something to hate, fuck.
I got you.
Is that something to hate?
So how well do you take the criticism?
Depends on who it's coming from. Because I got 2 pilots that just critique everything I do. I think that's why my content and stuff be good too, because like the standard they hold me to on some shit, like, Right.
I always tell people like, it's one thin line between criticism and hate. Yeah. So it's like, how you know which one the difference? Yeah. But like your friends, somebody you be with every day, a little different.
Yeah, hate could even come from your friends though. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I take it with a grain of salt, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna do me regardless. Even if you say you don't like it, if I recorded it, I like it already. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let you hear it. If you don't fuck with it, I know there's 100 more people that fuck with it that feel like me though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I remember I did the video I'm talking about that started Grimey Ways was called Pockets Hurting, and I sent it to a friend. He was like, nah, that ain't the one. And I was like, you just don't got the vision, bro. And after I shot the video, he was like, oh yeah, that bitch is fire. You know what I'm saying? So you can't even expect everybody.
Yeah, I'm one of them people like, I can't listen to the song. I'm more of a vision person.
Yeah.
If I see the video,
no, I said you can't expect everybody to have your vision too on some shit. That's why you gotta just do it.
Yeah, you was like the first person I saw do that here. Like, you know, like actually recording yourself and doing all that.
Yeah,
that was like a whole new level.
But I got it. I got it from Pos Guy, you know. Pos Guy and
Okay.
them boys and Maul, them boys shot me. They shot the Keep Going video so I could film on my phone. Them niggas kind of changed my life with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I saw what the
shout out to them.
possibilities. Yeah, fucking right.
I saw yours first, so I'm just saying what I saw first.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, shout out to them boys.
Okay. So, like, you know, being from New Orleans and like seeing the way that's going now, do you feel like you have to move from out of New Orleans? I'm like, once your music career actually on like reach a certain milestone?
Yeah, I feel like you should want to get up out of here anyway. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, the internet put the world at our fingertips, so you don't necessarily have to go. The city in a different place than when it was. You know what I'm saying? I feel like shit could pop up down here as you see it there. You know what I'm saying? It could work down here.
It could pop up, but you still gotta move around. You can't.
I mean, that's you know, you gotta move around.
You can't be on like sitting duck.
Yeah, cause you know, your city, everybody, your city gonna catch on last. We gonna catch on last. That's why you gotta move around also.
Okay. So if DH could date anyone in the music industry or entertainment world, who would it be, and tell us why?
Damn, who I date? I know back in the G, I used to have crushes and shit. I don't even, you know, you get older, they all be ran through. You remember? I remember I used to have crushes, but like if you would have asked me this back in the G, I probably would have said like Christina Milian. This was around the time Love Don't Cost a Thing and shit. But I don't really have no crushes.
So you feel like she ran through?
No, man. I don't even really have like favorite rappers and shit no more as I'm getting older now. Like, you heard me?
I can lie to you, I was just thinking that earlier, like, man, the internet kind of ruined
like
my like perspective on older rap. Like, these dudes really lame.
Yeah, I don't even have. That's crazy. Like, I don't even have like favorites and shit.
I think the internet ruined a lot of people. Like, dang, dude really act like that.
Because it used to be that certain mystique about an artist too. Like, I feel like that's what Jay-Z kept about him. Jay-Z kept like that. He still got that mystery about him.
Exclusive.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Kanye still kind of got that too. Kanye ain't gonna post too much.
But Kanye still ain't really. I mean, we ain't here to do that.
Right, but I'm just hey, yeah, you right. Everybody got their own, you know, criticism on everybody. But I'm saying like Jay-Z kind of kept his, you know, it was like private, exclusive. Always kind of moved that way.
Jay-Z grew with it. Like,
you gotta buy his story.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like how you was, you know, you putting out your video like, all right, but I put out enough content, but now y'all need to come over to my website and come subscribe now.
Yeah, season 3, season 4, like, and it did really well, like, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody that had tapped in with me, like, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. So, I'm like, where you see your music career going? I'm like 3 years from now.
I'm on my second win with this rap shit right now. I feel seeing me like on the big stage, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really a commercial artist, but what I do, you know what I'm saying? I give it up and I could build my audience by myself doing how I do it, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't really feel like I'm a radio mainstream type of music I make, you know? Right. But I can still do big stages though. And I feel it's an audience for like the people I listen to, like who I do listen to, like Benny the Butcher and them, like, you know? You go to their concerts, it ain't like a mainstream concert, but it's a book of people in that bitch. Like, it's an audience for it.
It's like Currency, like they have their own like cult fans.
Yeah.
If you came for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, like you just do. I feel like when you come to hit the age, like you don't come to here like melodies and shit. You come to here like me, like some bars, some stories, you know.
Right.
I feel like that's what mainstream that.
But like, you know, seeing rap now in the day, like, you know, everybody don't tell stories. Niggas just say anything right now. So like, do you feel like it's very important to like actually like stay true to like actually what you do? Because you know everybody's just mumbling and saying anything.
And tell you some crazy shit. We just did the little freestyle, right? It was so hard for me to end it. I used to didn't really care about what I said. Like, I was like, do you want to end it talking about I had like 4 ways I ended it. I'm like, do you want to end it talking about killing? Do you want to end it talking about trap shit? Do you want, you know, I used to didn't really care about that. I still care about like what I say, like, you know what I'm saying? But it's kind of worse now because I'm older, I got a kid now, so I really don't be want to just say like anything now, you know?
I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know like the game is just like, you know, if I hear rappers who've been in the game, every like, you know, probably on like 10 plus years, like, man, it like rap not the same no more.
Yeah, it's not.
Like, people just don't care.
Yeah, I hate to even say that, but you really don't gotta be nice no more, like, you know. I really hate to put that on wax, but you really don't. It ain't really about that no more. You could get popping, like you have enough shoes and clothes, like you could get popping and rap like with clothes. Like,
You fly.
yeah, like
You know, it's like
it's
everything.
different.
Yeah.
It's different. Like it used
You
to
can
be
kind of
about the
understand
art.
yourself now.
Yeah, like you have enough. You really do have enough material shit. Like you could get a following. You know. That's how
Alright.
fucking shallow it is.
So,
What it is, what it is.
tell us, what's your craziest concert performance, that you had, and also, tell us why.
Oh, the last show we did, I threw, before I started doing Grimey Waves, I had a little concert, you know what I'm saying? It was, January 31st, December 31st. 31st, whatever. Grimey Waves started on New Year's. But that show was nice, man. Well, what I said was nice about it, cause you know we had 4 acts on it. I was the last one, and you know usually when you do a local show, everybody come see who they go. Everybody be gone. And, you know it was time for me to go on. That bitch still was packed. I'm like, alright, you know what I'm saying? We doing something right. We going in the right direction with this shit. And would you say what the other question was?
What the craziest concert performance that you had? Oh, but that was it.
Oh yeah. That was I wouldn't even say that was a crazy, but that was like one of my best concert moments. A show I put together on my own. We put together on our own. We promoted it on our own. You know what I'm saying? And it
also
turned
did
out
good.
well. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
All right. So tell us. Well, not tell us. Give us some advice to one a younger music artist that's trying to follow like your footsteps.
I just say consistently just put something out. Just do you. Like you don't necessarily have to be the best, but you consistently do what you do, you could grow a following with that shit. Like, you know.
Gotcha. And also tell us what's like next for you.
What's next for me? I got music, more stories. I got the merch, the Keep Going merch. Just one of my shirts right here. Just more new everything, you know what I'm saying? Just stay tuned, for sure.
All right, and also, but last but not least, tell everyone, where can you find you at? On social media, just everywhere else.
All right, you find me at, on Twitter, is at DHNextUp, Instagram, at DHNextUp_, and all the content at DHNextUp.com. You'll find everything, clothes, music, Grimey Waves, everything, for sure.
All right, we done.
You heard?
You must turn.
Nolazine, make them scream. Nolazine. Make them SCREAM. Scream. Nolazine, make them scream. You heard me.